Is it sweet?
No, do you know what? It tastes like a beer that... I'm being serious now. It just tastes like a beer, like an 100% beer, like 100%. But they've taken like, I don't know, 92% away.
Okay.
And they've left that there. Whatever number that is. I'm not good at maths. That's how much they... Oh, fuck. It's 8% beer.
Yeah.
It's actually 8%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Noah's Arcade.
Said I went to my local gym, and I said I'd like to
Order some weed,
sign
please.
up for one of your aerobics classes. And they said, well, how flexible are you? I said, I can't do Tuesdays.
I went to my local quarry the other day, and I said, that's a nice rock. And he goes, Boulder. And I went, that's a nice rock. I was playing darts the other day. And they said, where do you keep your arrows? He goes, in a quiver. I went, where do you keep your arrows? And he said to me, let's play some darts. He said, closest to the ball starts. He went, I went, oh. He goes, you're closest.
Fucking love Tim Vine. Guy's a genius.
Consider yourself
At home.
Is that Annie?
Consider yourself
part of the family.
I don't know it, only because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Do.
It's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well.
Yeah, he goes, Boyle can pick any song he wants. And that's
Oh, yeah. I thought was it on Annie or was that Oliver Twist?
more like Oliver Twist.
Oliver Tweet. Twoo. Thank you.
Excuse me, could I have some more? What? Excuse me, could I have some more? More? Okay, stop right there.
Ah, Dee texted me. She said Zachary said he loves me before he went to sleep.
When kids are about to doze off into sleepy world, they do say some fucking crazy shit, don't they?
Sketching
They don't know what the fuck love is.
They wouldn't know.
They don't understand.
He says he loves me, but he's not in love with me. Phil!
Jesus loves you, he's just not in love with you.
Never loved me.
Oh, I know what I need to... We need to find out what fucking episode this is.
Episode
you get a t-shirt.
5 months later.
You get a t-shirt, on the front it's going to say World's Best Dad. On the back, I fucked your mum.
I fucked your mum. What's this? Psycho the Rapist section?
I think you'll find it's pronounced
Psychotherapist. Oh no, that's the iTunes charts that I check for some fucking reason every month when we do a...
Went to the desk at the airport and I went... She goes, no sir, it's the check-in desk.
Look at that! Look at that! E! That means we are rude. Means we are explicit.
Like an Eminem album.
Yes.
Eminem.
Well, after...
oh yeah, we changed
after
it.
4 episode 30s, we are now episode 31.
4 episodes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did 4 episode 30s because they were the resed episodes. We had like 20 interviews.
Wow.
All of them.
Did
interviews.
you hear any of them?
No.
Did you hear any of those episodes? No. Pay attention to anything, anyone other than yourself.
Let me just think about that. Rumour has it.
How
How long you had that Sarah 13 one?
about that? For ages. Just
Huh.
used to be over there.
Did she do your tattoo?
No.
She's hot as fuck.
It's my best mate's girlfriend. Well, one of my best mate's girlfriends.
My
She added
best
me on-
mate's girl.
Instagram about 2 weeks ago. She's super cute.
Is she? Sarah 13.
She's your what?
She's.
I don't
this
even know
guy's-
what happened to...
This guy's the guy on the end with the hat. That's her girlfriend.
No, what did you call him?
That's
my best
Matt,
mates.
isn't it? From...
Fuck you.
that's Matt, isn't it?
Matt.
Yeah.
From Cult not from Cult 13. From.
Yeah. He does the removals and stuff.
You're still one of my best mates, Ant.
Don't worry, I don't care.
My best friend's girl.
You're not my best mate anymore.
I know.
How's your mate, Ant? Matt.
Nah, oh, I've got a story about him.
Have you? Is
Yeah,
it a funny
it's
story?
a game-related one. I can say it.
Oh, it's a game-related one.
Oh, do you know what? I looked at his internet search history on his PlayStation the other day. Oh my dear lord. He Googles... We're not on, are we?
Yeah.
He Googles.
He Googles what?
This is not going to go on the show, right? This is not part of it. It includes the PlayStation, but
No, this is only to no reason.
This is the intro.
We haven't introduced
This is the cold opening before the music, when it warms everyone into the episode.
Well, he
So that
googled
they hear the
particular
theme.
adult actor. What's the theme song?
I can't sing the theme song. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's made up of PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii sounds. If you've ever take the time to pay attention to anything other than yourself,
You gotta say that during the show. You're gonna, aren't you?
that's today's catchphrase. That's the title of the episode.
Yeah.
So what has Matt been?
He googled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing this isn't gonna be on the show.
What's the gaming related thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I will
Is it
talk
just
about that.
because it was
Oh.
recorded, just because it was on the PlayStation?
Yeah, there was actually a PlayStation story, which I'm not gonna ruin now, but you're gonna really enjoy it.
Okay, well
Okay.
then we best lead in with the show. And seeing as the last 4 episodes have been me and that hairy motherfucker over there,
This
Um,
asshole.
yeah, this
So is this
asshole
episode
right
31
here,
or is it 34?
episode 31, yeah.
Is it 31? Not
Yeah.
34. Because I hear 30 and then there's 4
Oh
times.
yeah, no, it's
probably
31.
gonna fuck with me.
So
It's
it
episode
would be
31, yeah.
35 if you said it like that.
Yeah, okay. Is it what? Is it not 31? No. Oh, I'm fucking confused.
Blah, 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 blah.
31.
31, yeah.
What's the
31.
show called?
Vanderhoff and Co.
Noah's Vanderhoff and
It's Noah's Arcade at Vanderhoff
Arcades.
Co. Companies.
Yeah, all of the above. So
What time is it? Do we do? No, it could be any time they want.
it could be they could be listening.
Morning.
It could be 3 in the morning.
afternoon,
Could be, yeah.
evening, just before they have a wank.
I like to think of us as a post-wank show.
Yeah, more of a post-wank show. I don't want
Not
people
an
to get
after-wank
horny
show.
at our voices and then go, do you know what I really want to do right now?
Have a
Pause
wank.
it. Pause it.
I would have said if I had to sum up our listeners, because we don't really get much in the way of metrics so I reckon they're probably just like me traveling to work just with nothing else better to listen. They can't stand the radio. Trying to drown out the deafening silence that their life surrounds in.
Yeah.
Just staving away, hanging themselves for another hour or so.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
We've
just
got one thing to do
anything.
today. Kill self.
Kill self. Yeah,
Oh, that sounds like so many people recently.
it is. Yeah, it's well, we said in the last episode, it's been a weird year.
It has been a weird year.
It started out normally, and we were doing episodes, and then everything kind of we got together for the charity. What was that called? The charity one.
Should I introduce the show?
No, because this is all preamble. I'll just edit.
Blah.
I'll throw it all together
it, yeah.
somehow. Start
That's
with
cool.
Matt's story and
Blah.
go from there. Really,
Matt's Grocco story.
yeah, and really go downhill from there.
Oh,
Start
I
the
did go down
episode.
list.
On a high.
On a high. No, what was the charity one called? Pod.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Superpod.
Superpod. the red nose
Superpod.
thing.
I'll edit that so I've remembered it and sound fantastic. Yeah, last time we were in person, personally meeting up, Superpod.
That was
And then
freaking March, wasn't it?
it was. And then we did Resd,
Yeah, that's
And
when we
then-
met up.
and that's when we met up. And then you buggered off and you didn't show up. And I was left in London on my lonesome, eating my meal for one and getting really high and watching The Expanse and falling asleep. Using up all the battery. Indeed, and watching Rick and Morty since as well. Thank you both for your recommendations. I'm now the biggest Rick and Morty fan you will ever meet, and no one will be better. So yeah. So Nino.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyone else got anything to say before we actually start recording?
Nope.
This is like the warm up.
No.
That felt good.
Lion face, lemon face. I'm getting prepped for the show.
Chair. It wasn't me shitting myself.
You shot yourself.
No, I don't do it anymore.
Gave up.
That's why you
Gave
got rid
up
of those
doing it.
adult diapers.
There's a lot of gas in this episode.
Yeah, there is already. I've noticed.
Episode 31, Vanderhoff and Co. Go and action. Have I just
wow.
just brought you to orgasm?
You did, absolutely. Hello, everyone. At whatever time you're listening to it, this is Vanderhoff and Co. And this is episode 31.
It is.
I got it right. I got it all right. Did I get it all right?
You did, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I think that's the first time I've got it all correct. Like,
We'll make a star out of you, darling.
thank you, sweetie.
One day. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And how are you, Stefan, not Phil?
I'm good. Oh yes. Hello. I'm High Stefanician.
Hi, I'm Monkey Man Phil.
Hi Phil.
Hi.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Anton Bain, right
Oh,
here.
no one cares.
What?
Team in the house.
He hasn't been here for such a long time.
He hasn't. I was starting to forget his beautiful face.
You can touch it. He did actually touch
That
it.
is smooth.
Actually,
You wet
actually, before
Yeah, I did last time. I did, yeah.
beforehand,
Last
Well, I shaved 2 days ago.
No
And,
way.
Yep, 2 days ago. This is 2 days fresh, and I.
That's living the dream.
I know, right?
This half an hour.
What really? I'm one of those lucky people that gets
10
one of
minutes.
those box sets in at Christmas, and then I get another box set the next Christmas, which is really good because that means I've got like loads of razors after that, and then I get a third one the next Christmas, and I've just finished the first one from the first Christmas.
You could set up your own business
I could
selling the box set
box set
the
versions
singular box set
of the razors, but they're always like the super. I'm going to call it a super Bic, not a Bic, because Bic razors are horrible because it's like the 2-1. You guys know you got great facial hair, but I don't get those. I get the disposable ones that aren't disposable, but at the same time are. You know what I mean? So it's like a really advanced, like the Mac 2s, which when I saw the advertisements for Mac 2s when I was like, what, 12, I thought that thing looks amazing. Now they're on like Mac 5, aren't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Like the 5th generation, which I'm probably. What have you got, Phil? Something amazing like that? Something that's incredible?
I'm on the Mac 12, mate.
You're on Mac 12?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I've still got the Mac
It's like
2.
17 blades,
17
all crisscrossing together
Yeah.
to make the best and closest shave a man can get.
Yeah.
And now, see, when I wet shaved,
Yeah.
I was a hipster, even back in my ute.
Yes.
And I would use Wilkinson sword
Oh, look at you.
because Gillette, everybody was just like, "Oh yeah, Gillette, best a man can get."
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, "No,
No way.
Wilkinson sword." I can't think of the one that I used, but it's got the green strip on it.
Is that
And,
the one that's like a post-shave gel?
Yeah.
That makes it feel
Yeah.
like someone has
Comfortable.
Yeah, well,
being
I've,
very comfortable around your face. Yeah.
Yes.
I got quite
In and around your
sensitive
face.
skin.
Yeah.
You see, in and around my face. So the optimum comfort in a shave, the better.
Yeah.
And Wilkinson sword did it for me.
Well, that's the one that did it for you.
But then I moved to electric razors.
See, I've got one of those, but I don't use it.
I have a barber.
Yeah, no, you didn't. No, that's fine. We'll edit that out. So yeah, how the hell did we get onto this subject?
Well, you let me intro.
Yes, true. Yeah, no, we haven't.
We haven't all been together in one location for
No, because we did
a few months.
We did Resd, and
Yeah, I wasn't there.
we kind of it didn't make sense
Been like
to
4
call
months.
you in.
But I do want to say, we're going back to that whole subject of razors. Like last time I saw you had a beard.
Yes, yeah. The last time we all met up, you
It
were
was shirt and beard, Anne.
Gaunt's shirt and beard.
Yeah. See, this is the truth.
I don't know what it is.
I was told to shave it for my job. So,
You-
corporate sellout, I have shaved off
Oh.
my beard for my...
Yeah, but you're not even like customer facing or whatever.
It doesn't matter because I go to head office.
Ah.
And because of my position I hold, I'm amazing. I can't go around like this. They've got like 5 or 6 head offices. Well, not all head offices, but they're all loads of offices and sub offices. I have to maybe attend, so I have to look presentable to those people. And the company that I work for, they're quite keen to have like clean shaven and look quite presented. So I was like, you know what? It's not the end of the world. So I stood in the mirror and I
Cried.
And said Candyman 3 times.
I'd never do that, even with the light on. I don't do that. And I remember as I was shaving it off, I actually said out loud, "You corporate sellout, you're doing this for the money.
You're a
doing
dirty
this for the
slut."
money." And no, I didn't.
Smearing your
I thought I
lipstick
spat
across
on the
the-
mirror. I didn't do that though. I didn't do that because that would be disgusting, and I'd actually have to clean it up. And it's not like a hotel where you can do anything to the room and someone else does it for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, just got to make sure I look clean shaven, and that's why I now have the 2 days ago shadow.
See, Phil is all right because most people, his beard just about comes into their eye line
Yeah.
if they're stood a little bit further away, so it looks quite neat.
Usually it tickles the inner thigh.
Yes.
It does.
Whereas in my case, I don't give a fuck. So
There's the F-bomb. That's the E. The explicit right there.
yeah, we're going full out. Even last time, I think we said a rude word, but didn't.
Ooh, only one.
Yeah,
We're explicit, but only one rude word a show.
Only. Oh, okay.
No, that's a lie.
Oh, good. I was going to say
It's a
because
load
I'm
of
not
bullshit.
editing them out. But yeah, we did Resd. We had full Resd episodes packed with
Rammed.
awesome interviews. It was you missed out. It was good. Good
Sounds
times.
like I missed out on
You
quite
did.
a lot.
We got
Snake Pass,
yeah, and we got free beer,
free beer,
free Motorhead beer, which
Yep.
was quite tasty.
Great crew.
We got
Motorhead is in the band.
Yep,
yeah.
they were there and everything. We got signed.
Wow.
Got signed shirts.
Yeah, we went
Some of them.
backstage and got blown by some groupies.
I didn't.
Why not?
I might have been.
I was.
dreaming that.
I was.
And then woke up and Phil wasn't thirsty.
I had guzzled that night.
You had.
Do you know what? I'm actually, upon reflection, I don't mind that I missed Rest.
Well, because it was only 2 beds.
Well, that's obviously.
Yeah, but it would have been different.
It would have been 3
had
beds.
we
Oh no!
had a
Probably
third-
still would have been 2 beds because you'd have got me to share with Phil.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought of that.
I think about that every day.
we had to share last time.
Yeah, true. But seeing as I'm now not allowed to go to EGX,
What?
well, we could maybe do a couple of days
Okay.
at a push.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Wow, dropping it on us on the radio is
You
actually
weren't
quite
coming anyway.
not the point. Means that Phil can't swear at you. I see what you've done. That's clever. That's clever.
It wasn't
You
intentional. I kind of just thought.
arsehole.
I kind of just thought if I didn't say anything,
Yeah.
then he'd probably just forget.
Yeah.
No,
And then
'cause I
months later,
kind
we'd
of-
just find him in his room, having had his face gnawed off by rats.
or die in a stranglewang. I don't know. I forgot the lemon.
I just think
The Carradine.
the risk
Oh.
outweighs the.
Well, you can't say the risk outweighs the benefits because you've never done it.
Yeah, but
Well, getting that close to that and also that close
Yeah.
to that makes the ultimate that.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Just ask the guy from
but-
Lincoln Park.
oh, was that what it was? I thought it was.
Well, I called it the Carradine after.
Yeah, David Carradine. Yeah.
After he was found
Or
in like,
the
a Thailand.
Hutchins.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus, is that how Jesus died? I thought.
Have
he
you
was...
not heard of the song Jesus died of a strangle-wank? A strangle-wank. A strangle-wank. And so did Martin Hutchins. And so
Hutchins.
did David Carradine.
He pulls it out and then he can.
See, thinking about it, we were kind of trying to work out the level. Like one show, we could have maybe one swear word,
Yeah. And then a whole show
and
of
then
just swear words.
and then what the kind of the maximum was, the
Stick
tolerance.
pussy.
And we've actually kind of Phil has taken it beyond even my expectations.
Wow. Well done, Phil.
I try.
So yeah, that's some editing for me.
Is it editing like it's taken out completely, or is it beeps? Because they're one of my favorite things sometimes.
In the cold light of day, we will have to wait and see.
Okay.
To be honest, I think it's probably going to get cut completely.
Oh, okay.
But I'll leave this conversation in
That's
so
good.
that the episode doesn't make any sense.
Sense at all? Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's just Tinder, like.
That's what you do.
27 matches later.
I said to my customer
So
service
you're
manager
6'7".
earlier on today. No, I was talking about that other thing I said to him that I can't
Yes,
talk to him
yep.
I said his hairstyle's quite firm and it's to the side, right? And I went,
Is it strong?
It is, yeah. And what's that called again? The one that he's on now?
Tinder.
Tinder. And you go, I went, oh, your hair's like Tinder. And I literally went like that, went, swipe right. And then walked off. I'm in a really senior position.
That's amazing. You'd be like,
That's the song.
ow, here's a song.
Yeah, as you just say David Carradine, I'm really impressed. I'm actually impressed because I caught the Carradine because it's special to me. Okay.
And Michael Hutchins in my book because I'm older.
Yeah.
More
I was a
senior.
Kill Bill fan.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
He's Bill.
Well, I know.
Oh, well. I don't think Phil did.
Try and tell me that I haven't seen Kill Bill.
Have you not seen Kill Bill?
Yeah, I've seen Kill Bill.
Have you seen Kill Bill Part 2?
Yeah, part 2 is the best one, my opinion.
Well, there you go. That's actually quite unusual. Usually
I
people
prefer
prefer
the
the
se-
first one.
No, I prefer the second one.
Oh, for the storyline. You just like Buck, don't you?
No, I don't like it. It's a bit creepy.
That's
in
the
my opinion.
worst. That's my least favourite bit of the movie.
Yeah. We're obviously not a gaming podcast anymore.
No.
Nope.
We're catching up with our local life podcast.
Well, it's good to talk, isn't it? Bob Hoskins once said.
Yes, but you all asked.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sure that's the whole point of why we're...
Back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we don't actually have a theme or we haven't played anything specific to the show.
I've played a game.
You've played a game?
I played a
Played a
game,
game?
on Monday.
Good game?
What game did you play on Monday?
I actually played a real game, and it's actually I was quite impressed with myself. Sorry, it was. I did play that,
But it's not that one.
because it's the first time I played any games in a month. So for me, it was quite a while in the making. But I downloaded the first 2 levels of Hitman, Season 1.
Yeah, because they've made the trading bit and the other bit free, haven't they?
Did, yeah. First time I played it,
And it's got trophies.
yeah. The first time I played it, I was like, okay, so I got 4 trophies in the 2 levels. I was like, no, 5 trophies in the 2 levels. No, 7 trophies in the 2 levels. Sorry.
Oh,
8 trophies in the 2 levels.
But then, like, 2 of them were silver. And the first time I played it, I picked it up and I was like, it did the training mission. But the training mission they've done in another game where it was actually a mission.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, I recognise this straight away. I know exactly what to do and where to go. And I went up and did the whole mission and walked out within like a couple of minutes. And it came up with a silver trophy, which is to do your kill without being detected.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes! And then the second mission came up. And I was like, oh my god, this is another mission from another one of the games. Okay, I can do this one too. And I literally just did the same thing. I was like, yes, aced it. So I did actually play a game. It was the Hitman first season, the first 2 levels of season 1. Because I've now done some research onto it because it confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's like set back before when he was Agent 1.
I'm not even that Agent
Before
1.
before he became 47.
Yeah.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Then he died 46 times. And now we're on that one.
He's better than a cat.
Yeah.
He's
he
like
is.
Gandalf the Grey. Become Gandalf the White.
No penis shall pass. So so I did the 2 missions, and I got really confused, not because of the game itself, but the how it's made, that's how it's marketed. So I was like going, well, what does this season 1 mean?
Yeah, because they released. You had different
The game was like
targets and different
20
things.
quid, I think, when you first bought it, and you didn't have everything. You just had season 1 with it.
Just had the training
and then
bit,
you had to do
and then
buy season 2, season 3, season.
But they still only have released season 1.
Yeah, but there's
What?
5 stages.
There's
and it
5
got
episodes,
released,
yeah.
Yeah, it got released like once a month or something.
From like January to like June.
Yeah.
Was the last one, and it's Sarajevo or something. I haven't got to. I've only obviously downloaded the first 2, but I'm really tempted to buy the first season. But in June, they IO Interactive had a management buyout, and they bought themselves out of the company, and they now own just the Hitman series, and they've bought it from Square Enix. So Square Enix no longer make any of the Hitman games. So they've bought themselves out. They've done season 1. So I was like, well, I kind of want to buy season 1, but also I kind of want to know what's Phil game. I also Bonaparte. Yeah. And then also I was really interested then to find out when season 2's coming out, but there's no announcement for it. So now I'm like, well, hang on. If I buy season 1, which is actually around about 20 to 30 quid, depending on where you buy it from. I think it's like 35 off the Sony store, the Play Store. What's it called? PlayStation Store. That's it. Honestly, I play games. And hello, Phil. What's a Bonaparte taste like? Like Retreat.
What have we got?
There's an anime series
sour.
called Dominion Tank Police, and they've got there's a special custom tank in that called Bonaparte.
Should be
series.
sour.
Yeah, Bonaparte's
Balloon
actually
ones.
wouldn't be a retreat one. He's actually a very attacking and aggressive one. Because anyway, ooh.
Sour.
So yeah, IO Interactive bought themselves out after being with Square Enix for what, 1 game, and
Is it just 1
it was
game?
Absolution or whatever.
was
No.
it Square Enix did Absolution? Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, so they had Hitman Absolution, and then did they do a Kane and Lynch in between that? Because they've only made Kane and Lynch,
Kane and
Hitman, and then 1 other game, and they've basically bought themselves out, but only bought the Hitman franchise.
Yeah.
They haven't looked at the other 2.
Sensible thing to do.
Yeah, because they own
Second
movies.
Kane Lynch was wank.
Yeah,
Well, also as well, don't forget Hitman's got the movie franchise that goes along with it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So they own the rights to that.
it's not the greatest movie franchise.
I like the Hitman movies, both 1 and Agent 47.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I thought they were all right. I like because they've certainly set up for another one, haven't they?
Yeah.
With old Zachary
Quinto.
Spock, and his bleached
Yes.
fro after spoilers.
Yeah, just in case you haven't seen it.
But so that was your discussion with Finn on the phone.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Actually, having a proper chat about it, I was like, "You go, what are you going to talk about?" And I was like, "Oh, it's not really scripted this time, but we're going to talk about this."
I
wrong with
liked I liked it. I liked the training bit, and I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So I think I've done the alpha demo, which is you land on the platform and then you go and do a mission on a boat.
Yeah, that was
that's it.
Is that the same as
Yeah,
what you've
but it's
got?
like a cardboard cutout style
Yeah.
boat because it's just a training thing
Yeah.
for the agency.
Yeah.
And you get to meet Diana for the first
You do
time, and
the boat, and then you got the Russian
Yeah.
yard afterwards.
That's
is that
it.
the Stame? Stame? Is that the same thing, is it?
Stamen.
John Stamos the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, absolutely. That's the one. That's the one I played, and that's what I played on Monday. But before that, I did play some GTA. Not gonna lie to you, because it's just it's my favorite pick up and play.
It
And
is.
my average time on that game, I've looked at all my stats now. It's something like 42 minutes. But in total, I've played just on GTA Online since it came out. I think I played for 35 days in total.
Wow.
The last time I checked, it was 35.
You've done over a month.
Yes, Phil.
Solid.
Over 1 calendar month of
One.
just one game, just on its online variation, not including the single player, which I completed 3 times.
100%ed or just completed the story?
I got really close on the Xbox 360 version, and then when I bought the PlayStation 4, I decided not to do hardly any of the achievements because I just couldn't be bothered.
Because I 100%ed it on the
I know
Xbox
you did,
360.
Phil. I know you did, Phil. I
When it
saw
transferred it didn't transfer.
I know. I was
everything.
really happy about that because
I
you didn't.
can't-
Get
I
the
haven't
platinum.
even started the main story. I just
I know.
can't be bothered.
He did the whole thing and got the Xbox, the final one, and I was so jealous because I was like, oh, I just don't, because I didn't have the time. That's my issue. I didn't have that amount of time, even 4 years ago, to play and do all of the extra bits that you did. To salute
Collecting
to you.
the letters, going and getting them in submarine and sorting all
Yeah.
that out. Waste of time.
Hell no. I still, on the PS4 version, I've still not finished the single player.
I haven't even
just-
started the
The
single,
single player is really good.
It is. It is.
just
I
aggravates
just
you.
haven't. I've got so much else that I've been
Why does it
trying
aggravate
to.
you, Phil?
Why does it aggravate me?
Yeah.
What, because I've already 100%ed it?
Oh, I thought it's because you didn't like it.
No.
I understand that because like if you 100% something and then you go across a new console and it gives you most of your things, but not the one thing that actually is the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Because the online part, I wouldn't really care too much about, but the offline part is the part where I spent...
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, 4 years ago.
Yeah. And now it's all gone.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
I did notice though when I was playing GTA on Monday that it looks quite old.
It does.
Looks a bit dated.
I mean, I've been playing it on on a PS4 Pro,
Yeah.
and it's still it holds up, but
Yeah.
it's the older the textures and things. If you've I got recommended The Witcher 3,
Yeah.
and you see something like that, and that's just amazing to look at. And then GTA is not bad, but compared to Witcher 3 and Final Fantasy 15,
Yeah.
and a lot of stuff that's coming out now. I mean, Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, that's something else on PS4 Pro. It's crazy.
Is that what you have now? Is it a
Crazy.
Pro now? You've got.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
What with me not owning a 4K TV,
Yeah.
like some sort of dick. But I bought a new projector, and somebody was selling a PS4 Pro for cheap. and-
You get it for cheap. It's completely worth it. And it does make you VR ready
It does.
because they've now sold over 1 million units of VR.
Yeah, I need
So
to get one of those.
it's now a legit success. They because how many
They
units
sold more than the Wii U, right?
It's getting close.
Yeah.
I have been tempted with VR. I've seen a lot of them going on Gumtree for quite good prices, and I'm like, I kind of want to play Resident Evil 7 in
yeah.
VR, but I will probably
Is that
die.
the whole game in VR?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The whole game is in VR. Yeah, I want the Robinson Journey game. That looks really good to me. I'm not interested in the Until Dawn add-on, whatever it is. It's like a 2-hour game. I
Oh,
learned
the
how to beat them.
funfair
the
thing.
going through the rail thing, and you just got to shoot.
Rush of Blood.
That's it, Rush of Blood. But I am interested in
Blood.
the Resident Evil game. I think is like the biggest title on VR.
See, I just want to play Res on it, really.
Oh, you do like Rest.
Yeah, Res. Not Res, I don't know why I said Res.
You do like Rest.
I do like Res.
Resident.
Hazard.
Rosard. Salad.
Wow, what's that?
Humans, not English humans.
So yeah, that was my Monday. Just so you know, I played some GTA, played some Hitman, and I did play another game, but I can't remember what it was. Really annoying.
Well, maybe you'll remember whilst we're
Talking about other games.
What have you been playing, Philo?
Whoever
you are.
Playing Crash Bandicoot. I've also
the
yeah.
Insane Trilogy.
Insane in the Membrane, which is a hell of a lot harder than I remember it. Apart from 3, which I completed in, I didn't complete 100%, but I completed the main storyline in about 3.5 hours, like I did before. Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people saying that it's harder than they remember.
Yeah,
And now even the company that
made it.
are
It's
like,
Scroll
yeah,
Studios.
no,
It's harder because we haven't got the jumping down. Yeah.
It's still, they say it's still pretty good, but
Oh no, it's really good. It's just difficult at times. But it's alright, it's good. Keeps me entertained.
See, I wouldn't want to own it. I think I just want to play it for an evening or something. Like, I think it's to kind of bring back the memories of old, sat on a sofa, taking it in turns to have a go, having a laugh of an evening, rather than being like,
Yeah, well, I'm just going to sit in my chair. I'm just going to see if I can complete Crash Bandicoot.
See, like Crash Bandicoot 3 was one that I played so much when I was a kid. I think I finished it. I got it down to about 2.5 hours to 100%. One of those really stupid games that I played about 80, 90 times and just like
Yeah, I get
would
that.
sit there and just finish it because I could. No reason whatsoever. Just because, you know, hell with it. Fuck it. I'm gonna complete Crash Bandicoot
Yeah,
3
no, I
today.
completely understand that.
Do
Because
you-
I was like that with Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah,
It was one of those games I'd go, I've got 12 hours.
I'll finish it.
Why not?
We
Got
did
it down
that
to, like,
with
9.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
We literally had that down in the weekend it came out. Me and my mate, just me and Luke,
Yeah.
just around his house like the whole weekend. And we just finished Shadow of the Colossus right through.
Yeah, nice.
Just like this game's been out 2-3 days and we've just clocked it. But have you seen that they're doing
Another Shadow of the
another
Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus remake on PS4? And
Yeah, it's a bit like Elder Scrolls Skyrim,
Skyrim.
which next year is coming to the Rock.
Yes,
To a rock.
to the Rock.
No, you can play it on a rock next year, I think.
What,
And then-
Skyrim?
Yeah. And the year
It's
after
been
that,
funny.
Oh.
you can play it on a saucepan,
Yeah.
and then the year after that, it's on a microwave.
Gotcha. Because it's
Yeah.
VR next year, isn't it?
Yeah,
And Switch.
and Switch.
I think that's a really big coup for the Switch to get something like Skyrim. Because think of it, pick up and play. You can just go around and carry on playing Skyrim, and it
But
just,
how long does the battery last?
4 hours, 5 hours, but still, that's 4 to 5
Well,
hours.
you get 6 out of playing Zelda.
That's still an hour more than a Vita. Because a
True.
Vita's about 5 hours of gameplay. If it's
I've
on
not seen
full
it.
brightness.
I hear Madonna's supposed to be quite good.
That was very clever.
Yeah,
that was
no, I
really
thought
clever.
so. Yeah.
Terrible song. A lot of people disagree.
Cried from me, Argentina. The truth is, I never
Loved you or missed you or
Left
It's
missed
missed.
you.
I thought it's missed, isn't it?
missed you. I
Unless
don't know.
it changes every chorus.
It's possible. Send your answers in to
On a
Noah's
postcard.
Arcade UK, PO
on
Box
a postbox.
1252, Maidstone, Kent.
Because
Um,
we're so close to Maidstone.
Yes, we are. It's just a hop and a skip
And a jump.
Yep.
If you're 6
and
foot
a wheelie
7.
bin.
Hop, Skip and Jump was one of the games in aquatic games starring James Pond on the Mega Drive.
Nice, I got that.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Shadow of the Colossus remake.
Yeah. That's another game that's being remade. Even though it has its third remake now. PS2, PS3.
Well,
PS4.
no, because it was PS2 original.
Yeah.
PS3 was HD, so it's second,
Second. Been made 3 times then.
kind of.
Kind of.
Yep.
Kind
But
of.
they're still making a third one.
Oh, so it's been made 2.5 times.
Yes.
Or 2 1/4, depending on how far they are.
I don't know. We should ask them.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, no, I'm quite looking forward to that. I think that would be pretty good.
Sounds good.
Have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
Never. I don't even know what the game looks like. Never even looked into it.
It's
Ah,
a really good game.
I've been told it's really, really fun.
It's
but I've not
literally-
looked into it.
Taking down
you-
bosses.
Yeah, you are literally all it is finding these particular bosses, which range from being the size of the size of a bungalow or
Yeah.
a 2-story house to the size of
An apartment
skyscraper.
block in Tokyo.
Right.
Yeah, and
Is,
it's
is
fine.
the last
it's-
one called Colossus? And
No,
it
they
was-
are colossi. Each one is a colossus.
Oh.
Okay.
Colossi,
Okay.
and there's 15.
Is it 15? I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah,
You
and
said it with a lot more confidence. I think it's 15.
half the game is finding how to get to the Colossus, and then it's working out how, because you climb them, and there are weak points on them that you stab with your sword,
Right.
and then you take them down either by stabbing the same place, but then they switch up there. You've got limited grip for how much you can hold on, so you have to find somewhere to
Stand.
let it recharge, and
Right. Okay.
then it's like some of the bigger ones you have to work out the weak spots move, so you then have to work out how you're going to get across this creature's body that you are essentially riding to get to this other weak spot. So like at points you have to swing across
Yeah.
and jump these huge gaps going from one platform to another, or you get thrown into water. One of them's a bird, swoops down. You have to jump at the right time and grab it as it swoops down, and you literally get hoiked up into the sky, and you have to walk along its wings.
And you got the dragon as well.
Yeah, the dragon. You got the one is that the one where you have to shoot the balloon things on its stomach for it to come
Oh,
crashing
no, I was thinking
down by
about
the
the
sand.
sand dragon.
Yeah. And you've got to ride your horse, and then you have to stand up on the horse and jump off the horse onto the thing to attack it. And yeah, it's not like
And you cry at the end
Why'd you cry at the end?
because the story.
Yeah, the story's kind of quite sad.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is good.
It sounds good. You gonna get the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You gonna do it in one weekend?
Doubtful.
Oh.
I
Younger-
can't even do
younger
my.
you
I can't
is
even.
better.
I can't even do my weekends in one weekend.
Yeah, it's true.
No one can.
So Crash Bandicoot, the remastered Insane Trilogy.
Insane in the Membrane.
Recommend it.
Yes, yeah, I do.
Have you got
Only...
that DLC that they've released?
No, I haven't even finished 1 yet. I finished 3. Haven't done about 1 level of 2. Well, not 1 level. 6 levels of 2, so 1 boss. And the first one, I've just got onto the second island, so not that far.
Not that far.
Not that far.
But no, the DLC is like an unreleased.
Oh no, it was a level that
super
was in the
hard
game.
level that was
In the game originally, but like hidden in the game.
Oh, okay.
So they just made it easy for everyone to get to, which is like the impossible level on the Crash Bandicoot one.
See, that kind of thing would frustrate the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I've seen it, and
I
it's
would
just like ridiculous.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'd
It's
end up breaking stuff.
Like having to jump on a bird's back that's flying with a guy throwing like an alchemy pot where you're about to land. So you
Yeah.
have to like jump and then jump in the air before landing. And then he's already throwing another one. Then you have to jump on something else that's about to turn into spikes. Then jump across to him because it's such a long distance. And you're like, what the heck?
I haven't got the patience anymore for stuff like that. It's like I've been playing Yakuza 0, and there's a section. Your character has been accused of murdering this person, and you are being hunted by this other Yakuza family. So you are working your way through this area of Tokyo, but each area is getting blocked off by these members of this Yakuza family. So you work your way down this alleyway, and you get cornered by these guys, so you have to fight your way out. That's all well and good. You've got like 5, 6 guys all attacking you at once, which, yeah, hard. You then move to another section where you get accosted by 3 guys, but with a countdown of 2 minutes on the clock before more guys turn up. So you beat those guys up within the 2 minutes. That bit's not too difficult. Move on to another section. You get confronted by 3 more guys. They give you a minute.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah. You move on to another section. 3 more guys appear, and they say you've got a minute. If you don't within that minute, 3 more guys turn up. They then, when those guys turn up, they say 30 seconds. 30 seconds passes, 3 more guys turn up. Stronger guys. So you have like 9, 10 guys all trying to beat you up all at once, and if you lose, you start all the way back at the beginning bit. So you then have to meet in the original alleyway and start.
So my question to you, with all those minutes and all those guys, is how many guys do you have to kill per minute to complete it without an issue?
The first section's like 6 guys. That's easy. There's no time limit. You move on to the next section. That's 3
6,
minutes.
yeah.
That's 3 guys, 2 minutes. You can usually
9.
beat them easily enough. You move on to the next section. I've done it in under a minute before, but the 30-second one I couldn't do. So you've got 6, 9. You've got another section of 3, so that's 12. You've then got another section of 3, so that's 15.
Yeah.
But then you also have, you can't do the 30 seconds, so another 3 guys turn up, so you got 18. And then they give you another 30 seconds after that bit, and another 3 guys turn up, so that's 21.
Yeah.
And then apparently, I looked it up because I was wondering if there was any tips for what I was doing wrong as to why I was almost going to strangle myself with the USB cable for my controller. There's actually another boss fight after that.
Wow.
And
You have 10 seconds.
halfway through it, I'd used all of my health pickups and stuff that I had bought already.
Yeah.
And there's a few scattered around, but not enough to... You have to literally kind of dodge, block every attack. Duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
I was going to say, kick punches all in the mind for the rapper star. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to dodge or block all of the attacks and then just try and pick your moments. But there are times when there's like 4 or 5 guys trying to hit you, and they'll knock you down, but end up getting juggled by their attacks, so you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You're just stuck.
You're just stuck.
Stuck in an endless loop of not being able to finish the level.
Yeah, and that is frustrating the living hell out of me.
Yeah.
Because, and it's when you retry after a couple of attempts, it says, "Do you wish to switch to easy mode?"
Oh, condescending.
And then I'm just like, I don't, but I'm starting to feel like I might have to.
And then when you get to easy mode, it's like, no, sorry, you still haven't finished it. Do you want to turn to retard mode.
Oh my god, I would delete the game if that was the case. But it's only like halfway through the game, but it is
Yeah.
impossible.
What console?
This is PS4.
Oh, okay. It's called Yakuza 0.
Yakuza 0, yeah, it's because there's the Yakuza series of games. This one is a prequel set in the 80s.
Right, okay. Like Miami Hotline.
Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
Do a lot of drugs and vote for Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
That's the 80s. That's a Mystery Science Theatre reference. You've watched Mystery Science Theatre now, haven't you?
Yeah, I blooming love it. I need to watch
See?
the older stuff, but
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
all of the new stuff, even though I do want to watch it again. But yeah, I think I've put on a couple of the older ones, and it's like, these are definitely really old movies now.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
I
all-
can,
is
mate,
it all
I
on
can write
Netflix?
you a list of... I think all of them are on Netflix, yeah. I could write you a list of some of the ones that I consider the best of the originals.
But I do love it.
Mike's my favourite presenter.
I like the new guy, but that's only because I probably just started with the new
Jonah.
guy. Yeah,
He's all right. But Mike was the presenter when I first
got into it.
got into it. But there's Joel, who was the original guy, and he's actually in the new series. He pops up as, you remember there's a bit when there's these that I think they're quite camp guys turn up and they think that they're going to go clubbing or something, and they're talking to Kinga and
Oh yeah.
Joel is one of those guys, and there's a lot of callbacks to the original series as well with characters and stuff. So
Oh, like the older woman who's a mum or something.
yeah, Pearl.
Yeah.
She was the main bad guy in the later series. Pearl Forrester. She was conducting experiments with Brain Guy and Professor Bobo.
Obviously.
It's good stuff, mate.
I know.
Need to
It's high
get on
quality recording programming.
It is. But yeah, Yakuza 0 is very good. They've got the original Yakuza games getting remaster coming out end of August, so I'm getting that as well.
Oh, there you go.
The original release of it on PS2, Mark Hamill is a member of the English voice cast.
Love that guy.
He plays like Mad Dog, one of the guys in it.
It's like an upgraded version of Rude Dog.
Yeah.
And the Dweebs.
And the dweebs.
You're not liking that beverage, Phil.
No, that's dreadful.
What is it called?
It's Fierce Beer and Beer 52's Pink Grapefruit.
Pink grapefruit beer.
What's the percentage on it?
5%.
So that's like a 95% beer.
Do go careful there, gents. Mind the equipment, will you? Mind if I?
Oh, that is weird.
So, what's this I'm tasting? Pink grapefruit. Mm-hmm. Fierce beers.
And Beer 52. It's a pale ale.
It's
but
not the end of the world, but
It tastes like a fag bin and licorice.
a what?
A fag bin and licorice,
Oh,
to me.
That's quite nice. I quite like that.
You like that? Does it taste like pink grapefruit?
No.
No, it doesn't, does it?
No,
yeah.
it
You are
doesn't taste, but
talking to Phil, the guy who doesn't. I know you don't. Doesn't like Budweiser.
This isn't Budweiser.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying he hasn't really taste, because it's the king of beers. Actually, it's not. There's a Chinese beer that's actually
What,
the
Lucky
king-
Buddha?
No, it's like the highest selling beer in the world. It's like a Chinese beer. And it's because it's a local beer, so of course all the Chinese people buy it. So it makes it the most popular beer in the world.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Hey, that's pretty good.
Not great, but yeah. Anyway.
Pardonnez-moi. So you've been playing anything else then, Phil?
And Rocket League recently.
Do you know
noticed-
what?
I
I
noticed
have
that,
been
yeah.
playing a fuck ton of Rocket League. And do you know why?
Rick and Morty.
You've got the Rick
Rick
and
and
Morty.
Morty stuff, yeah. I've got Mr. Meeseeks. Hey, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
You gotta take 2 strokes on Jerry's game.
I'm a stickler Meeseeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I wanted to unlock the Rick and
You got
Morty
Mr.
stuff.
Poopy Butthole.
Yeah.
I got Mr. Poopy Butthole.
And I've got the show me what you
The
got,
guts.
The head, yeah.
Cromulans or whatever. And
Yeah.
I've got the portal
Oh yeah. We're gonna get swifty. We're gonna get swifty in here. Shit on the floor.
Take off my panties. Take
yeah,
a shit
that
on
was-
the floor.
but now I've decided I'm going to Platinum Rocket League.
Okay. I also play Rocket League. I like how we all play Rocket League but don't talk about Rocket League.
It's the first rule of
rule.
Rocket League.
Ah, it's true. There's a second one we don't.
Maybe we have to play Rocket League together at
We
some
should.
stage.
Wow.
We need to get
That'll
on
probably be impossible, but yes.
Why is it impossible? We all own it.
We do all own it. It was free.
It
that.
was.
Was free, yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only reason I
But
own
no,
it.
I am 3 trophies away from getting Platinum. Oh,
What?
I've got the
You bought
20...
the DLC then?
No, you don't need the DLC trophies to get the Platinum,
I think I've already got the platinum then.
but you've got to get... It's the last trophies I've got to get are drive 100...
Done it.
drive 50 kilometres.
Done it.
And I'm about 40-something.
Done it. Do you know how I did it?
You put an elastic band on your controller
Yep.
and just left it going. Cheat. I've got the score 20 goals.
Done it.
All right, shut your face.
Did that this morning.
Gobshite.
20 goals are easy.
Okay. Maybe for you kind who haven't got lives.
What if you're like a defender and not an
It's
attacker?
actually quite easy to get goals as a defender. It's probably the easiest.
Phil. What about a
Well,
goalkeeper?
how do you because I always find that if I'm like, I'll be in the goal doing circles and whatever just to keep busy whilst the ball's over the other end.
You do circles.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
keep, because I need to get my 50 kilometres.
Okay.
So if I sit still and wait for the ball to come to me, I'm not gaining any mileage.
No, you don't. So I usually, from the moment of get-go on the game, I take either a left or a right and then go and get the big power-up.
Yeah.
So I've got 100% boost. And then I will go back to the goal, keep an eye on the ball, and keep going up to the midway line. And then once it's free and no one's kicking about, then I'll go in and jump and then shoot and score.
Yeah, but we're talking about saving goals, not scoring goals.
Yeah, but you stay around the midway point.
The what?
So, like, if you
The
stay
where?
away, midway. Midway
The
point.
midway.
The midway.
Yeah,
midway.
I like the midway point. That's my
So
favourite
if you
area.
stay around the midway point of your half, then you're close to your goal, so you just reverse into it. But also, you're close enough with your 100% boost to jump, like go straight into it.
Okay. Because I've just found that every time I've gone for it, I've mistimed it, and then they've scored, and so the goal is always me disappearing out of shot, and then I'm always having to apologise on the
You
chat.
jump and you lift the nose up, and then you press the boost.
So you
Then
basically
you
got
can
to go to the midway point and then
Midway.
you're there.
Midway.
Midway point.
So you pull it.
You gotta
pull
go
the
down
nose
in the
up, and then
midway
you
point,
fly.
mate.
That's about the midway point. Yeah.
Midway.
Ute League.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then I've got the get 150 items.
Done.
All right, Phil.
And I've managed.
Done.
I think I'm halfway on that.
Yeah.
Done.
You're at the midway point.
Midway point.
Midway.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I'd. So yeah, that's the real reason I've gone back, is because of Rick and Morty items. But
That's
now I'm
fair.
going through and
So I've done 60%,
platinuming
but
it.
I have platinumed it. Yes, I platinumed.
Oh, he's showing the proof.
Yeah.
I platinumed.
Hi, my name is Phil, and I've platinumed the game.
I platinumed the game.
Platinumed the whole game.
I've
by
even
myself.
done the Utopia and the Supersonic Fury.
Yeah, but
Super
those
Sonic
are the
Fury
you
out of
don't
me.
need the DLC ones to.
Oh, I've got the DLC.
I've got a few. Like I like the Tokyo Zen or whatever it's called. That
Neo Tokyo.
Neo Tokyo. That
You're a
one's-
Neo
that one's quite
Tokyo.
a cool stage. But yeah, we should do a Rocket League session. We
I
could
would like
stream
that.
it.
Yeah, that'd
be
fun.
cool.
We'd see how
With
we
all of
play.
our Rick and Morty cars.
Yeah.
With our Rick
I haven't
and
been
Morty
able to get any of the
impressions.
aerials though.
No, I don't think I've
There's
got
a
any of the
there's a
areas.
Rick and a Morty aerial that you can get, and I've
But
not.
there's so much out there on that game.
There is lots of cool stuff, cool shiz.
So much.
You've not played anything else, have you?
Well,
You're not a filthy mobile gamer.
I do have one. I do have one guilty pleasure, which is the Walking Dead game, which is the one where you got to like.
Is that the No Man's Land or whatever it is that I see advertised all the time? Kind of a side on.
It is Walking Dead No Man's Land.
Oh, cool. I've seen that advertised. It does look quite good, but
It is alright actually. It's quite fun, but I don't play it as often as I should to actually gain anything fast in the game. It is one of the farm style games with just a different theme, and then there's like a bit where you got to go and like they'll say you got to pick up 3 bags or push this trailer to get to attach to the car and stuff like that, and then you got like the main characters that you've got, and you got to then kind of like kill some zombies. There's like different kinds. So you've got ones that are best to be killed by knives, one that's best to be killed by his baseball bat, one that's best to be killed by Daryl because he's the best at killing all of the zombies. He has his like crossbow that the bullet goes through zombies, so you can kill a whole line of those
nice.
walkers. I was gonna say something sweary, but they're walkers. Christopher Walkers. Thank you. And yeah, so it's quite a fun game, but it's just one of those ones that I just don't have the time
Patience.
and the patience, to sit there and play it until all 12 canisters of my fuel tank runs out, and then I have to then wait an hour for 2 more. But it is, but no, it is quite fun
Time at
for,
the bar,
for one of
please.
those. I noticed that you're playing obviously the Futurama.
Worlds of Tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just like Family Guy Quest for Stuff, but it's got a
Futurama skin.
but you can do planetary missions, and it turns into a turn-based RPG.
Sounds like a bit like Walking Dead
Oh, okay.
because it is a turn-based RPG style shooting game.
Ah, so yeah, it's kind of, and you go to space and you pick your different characters who have different strengths.
Yeah,
Like some will heal, some will do attacks. Scared the life out of me then, Phil.
yeah, me too a little bit there.
And but then you've also got the isometric kind of map viewpoint where you're building up New York.
New York.
New York.
Yeah.
You're not really a Futurama fan, are you?
I would love to say I am, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's in the year 3000. It's called New York
Yeah.
because it's been blown up and then rebuilt.
Oh,
Over
okay.
the top of itself.
Yes,
There you go.
which
Because
is
old New York is aliens. Is
Oh
it
yeah,
aliens?
because in no, they go down into the. It's all underneath, isn't it? So they
it's
literally
the-
built it above.
Yeah.
yeah. Because Fry is going looking for
Blair's mum and dad.
yes, yeah, and he finds his old house, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's looking for the 4-leaf clover in that one.
Isn't it a 5-leaf clover? In
Possibly,
I've
yeah.
never seen that one.
yeah, his brother.
It's one
It's
of
all
the
about him and his brother.
original series, I think.
Yeah.
It's like the original, like I think 1, 2, and 3 series was alright, and then it went all freaking weird.
No,
I
the
didn't
first
like it.
there was 4 seasons where it was on Fox, and then the rest were you had the 4 straight to DVD movies, and then you had the Cartoon Network series that were 6, 7, and 8 following that.
Because I've only seen the stuff that's on Netflix, or it was on Netflix, on American Netflix. before
I
they
don't
took
got
that away from me.
Netflix, so I don't know, mate.
Before American Netflix took it itself away from me. And you could
Stefan's on
only
a budget. He's doing YouTube and chill.
Yes, I do
use YouTube and ad break every 2.5 minutes.
YouTube and slightly less warm. Can't even chill.
Yeah.
Lukewarm.
Tepid.
Warm.
Tepid.
But I've been playing my Nintendo Switch as well. Breath of the Wild, I've clocked up like over
40
80 hours.
You're not wild.
Breath of the Wild.
You're corporate.
I'm not.
Breath of the Corporate.
No.
Breath
Smells
of the
like
corporate.
shame
Breath
and-
of the corporate.
Shut up.
Hooker spit.
It's a little bit of that.
Weed.
It's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of that. Alright, alright, alright.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild still.
Clocking dead
I'm
miles.
still finding.
stuff
bits.
that you never found before.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it is such. I haven't. I'm at the point where
Of
I'm.
no return.
Yeah, I've got 22 shrines left to get out of 120, and all I need to do is go and fight the final boss.
Bison. And
Yes.
Bison.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Dr.
yellow.
Robotnik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, him too.
Yeah.
And
Shang Tsu.
what's that?
That's the boss. That's the main boss in Mortal Kombat 2. Before it became Shao Kahn.
Shang Tsung.
Then Shao Kahn was in 3.
Excuse me. I would prefer Shao Kahn.
I like Shang Tsu because like you could steal other people's moves.
Yes.
Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
What did I say? Shang Tsu.
Yeah. Shao Tzu.
I like Sichuan.
Shih Tzu.
I like Sichuan pork.
Szechuan.
Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan
Szechuan Dragon.
sauce.
What's that from? What's Szechuan Dragon from?
Mulan.
Got that Mulan Szechuan sauce.
Oh, it's Chuck. Okay.
Mulan Szechuan sauce.
I've just got Splatoon 2.
2 Splatoons.
Yeah, it's good. I can't get to grips. The motion controls aren't quite as good as the Wii U, though.
Turn the motion controls off and use the controller.
Yeah, but the normal controls aren't quite as...
Quick.
yeah, it's not. But I've literally played it for maybe 2-3 hours, so it needs
Something.
more attention. But we've been sent Switch review games as well.
So you're jumping on those like...
I forgot that bit that time.
Yeah, so I've been playing Shovel Knight, the
Oh, yeah, we
treasure
had that.
trove.
You enjoy that?
It's hard,
It is.
but it's yeah,
It's like Mega
good.
Man with a
Yes.
shovel.
Yeah,
and no
Mega
gun.
Man with a shovel. I was playing it on the flight on the way back from my holiday. It's hard, but it is good. And we've got what's it called? Death?
Proof?
No,
Eater?
no.
Man?
It's called something. I'm gonna look it up because
Mega.
they deserve a mention.
Mega Shark Fox?
Mega Shark Fox. That sounds like the worst of all the kind of shark movies.
In Mystery Science Theatre, when they're naming all of the film crossovers just so that people can't use them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So it's like you've got Shark Octopus versus Megalodon and
Yeah.
like all the things. There's a segment in Mystery Science Theatre where they're literally just naming things like that so that people can't make films about them.
I like that. That's a good way of doing it.
Oh my god, I was in hysterics.
So was I actually. That was a beautiful part.
Right, what am I looking up?
Rocco.
No. No.
Rocker?
No.
Is it Rocker? Rocker?
Rocker.
Roku?
Oh, that game.
It's a Roku box? It's a box
No,
as
should we
well.
ask Matt?
Don't say his name directly.
Hey, Matt.
Death.
Likes... Death Proof.
My stutter there. It's called Death Squared, and it's a little puzzle game, co-op puzzle game, where you are having to get these little coloured blocks onto matching
Coloured
coloured
blocks.
things. But when you move one of the blocks, it affects something on the other side with the other block, and so you have to kind of move each at different times and kind of work. It's
Work
hard.
together.
Yes.
Teamwork.
So yeah, that's all right. I haven't had
Makes
enough
the
chance.
dream work.
I haven't had enough time playing it to review it
Comprehend
yet.
it.
I've been too busy reviewing the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Ah.
All 60 episodes.
Oh my god.
Did you enjoy watching all 60 episodes?
No.
Do you enjoy watching the first 4?
Yes.
Thought so.
And then the best part of that first season is the multi-part episodes. So like you've got episode 17 for 5 episodes is the Green with Evil arc, where they introduced the Green Ranger, who was the only one who actually
Tommy.
ever had any talent. Yes.
He was the only one who actually had any talent in real life because he's
Yes.
actually a UFC fighter.
Yes, he is.
No, he is now. He
MMA.
wasn't originally.
No, yeah, I know. Is it MMA or UFC?
It's UFC. He's in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of the arcs, most of the storylines involved him, and they were like 2, 3, 4, 5 episode stories. Those were the best parts. It gets kind of, when you've heard the theme tune over and over, or Bulk and Skull's theme tune over and over, it just becomes very mind-numbing.
Sounds very similar to Digimon.
Yeah,
When
I
you
kind
have
of...
Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon Power Champions, Digimon, Digimon Monsters, Digimon... Oh, I'm gonna
wake up
kill
in
myself.
a cold sweat humming it.
Well, I used to fall asleep to a couple of episodes and be like, oh god, why is that stuck in my head?
We've been quiet at work, so I've been lucky to actually just stand there and watch an episode or 2 or 3 whilst I'm at work.
Yeah.
So I'm on the second. I've done my review, and I've now started on the second season, and there's 60 episodes in the second season as well. Third season, it's only 32, so it's all right. But
4th season, that's only 1.
no, there isn't any in the 4th, because the 4th one it then became Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers,
What?
and I've got no interest in that.
Alien Rangers.
Yeah, each iteration of Power Rangers or something like that is in line with the Super Sentai Japanese equivalent, because it's a Japanese show.
Yeah.
So all of the fight sequences are from the Japanese show, and they film extra stuff and story in America and then put all the footage together.
I didn't know that.
No, neither did I actually.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Then, right, the original Power Rangers series, 1993, the footage of the Rangers and the monsters and all of any kind of battle sequences or the enemy or the bad guys is all from a Japanese show called it's called Super Sentai, and it's it's a show that had been running in Japan for 17 years prior to 1993.
Bloody hell.
And each year the show changes the heroes. The heroes change in some way. They become more powerful. They get different abilities, different suits, things like that. The American Power Rangers comes in. The guy sees the guy who made it, Haim Saban. He saw this show, said we can do something with it. So what they did is they took all of the Japanese fight footage where they're masked or there's puppets or people in costumes or whatever, and then spliced it together with their own American footage for an American audience, and then dubbed over all the Japanese stuff. And that is
You don't have to do much
Power
dubbing,
Rangers, and that's still what they do
Today.
now. But the Super Sentai, what they've now since then is it goes in line with it. So every time it changes in Japan, it changes in America as well. But they have the completely different stories, and it's all in English.
Okay.
So current Power Rangers, as it stands, it's like Super Morphin Alien. It's something. It's
Alien
not Mighty
Rangers,
Morphin Power
Alien
Rangers.
Destroyers.
Yeah, that is. It's now like that's the 17th. I think it's the 17th version of the show. Some of the things have remained the same, sort of the core areas.
Yellow, red, blue, pink.
Yes, yeah. That's the.
Stays the same.
But not Amy Jo Johnson of GoldenEye fame.
No, sadly not. And it was weird watching. I've read all about. I know more about Power Rangers than anyone actually should. And there was like a big pay dispute, which is why halfway through the third. I think is it halfway through the third series, 3 of the actors get replaced.
Yeah.
One of the guys quit because of he's in real life he's gay, and he was persecuted by like the rest of the cast and crew about it. So he left because of that. I've been watching interviews, and everything all about.
So you didn't just watch the show; you also watched interviews.
It just happened to be things that I'd read
Oh, okay.
when putting my review together, like the research side of it, and then I'd read things that I was like, oh, I never knew that, and then I'd end up watching reviews and watching interviews and things like that, all behind the scenes, and
Yeah.
so there you go.
It's an in-depth review then.
Hence, and I'm also wearing Power Rangers t-shirt.
I just noticed that.
I saw it earlier. I was expecting it to be brought up if you're wearing it.
Yeah, I found it in Primark.
I thought you said you were going to get... I thought that was one of the ones you got for free.
No, that was my Donkey Kong one.
I thought they were probably... It looked like something they would have made.
It does a bit. It's kind of the same kind of texture.
Yeah.
It's a bit sweaty. One of those kind of materials that.
And
Oh.
it dries quickly.
Wow, it's warm just there. You can feel it.
Well,
So moist.
well, I'm just generally a moist person.
Yeah.
I could be the assistant to Dr. Horrible.
Moist. My good old wet friend.
But yeah, that was Power Rangers for you there.
Can I just say, I really like your hair, but only because it reminds me of one of my favourite actors, which is Gene Wilder.
Yeah. I had to rinse all the gel out of it, and I just.
It
it's
looks
too hot
amazing.
Wearing my.
You're like a mix between Gene Wilder and Paulie Shaw.
Hey, birdie.
Ow! But more Gene Wilder.
More Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder. That's if you're gonna be anyone, be Gene Wilder.
Oh, he's one of my, literally
Unless
one
you're
of my favourite.
Gene Wilder, then you wouldn't want to be yourself probably after a while.
Well, not now. He's dead.
Yeah.
Was he?
Died last year.
Well, along with that other load of other people that died last year.
And do you know what? That was the only one. Was it this year or last year? I think it was this year.
No, I think it was last.
Was it last? It was the only one last year that I went, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because he actually was one of my favourites.
Well, my friends call me Jim. So, Jim. Oh, I don't think I've quite got the quote right on that one. But,
Obviously, you can't see it, but it's a visual one. But you know what my favourite one is.
Is it when he's like,
He goes,
look at this hand. He's like,
the most
steady as a rock.
steadiest hand in the whole of the West. They say, my God, that's amazing. I know. This is my shooting hand.
Yeah. Say a man drink like that, he's gonna die. When? Oh my God! I was talking about Blazing Saddles today.
Such a good movie.
It is amazing. Well, the white women at. What you get, Phil? More beer.
Get one, Phil. Go on.
What's this one?
This is like a porter.
Oh.
This is a porter.
So, if there's,
Anybody out there?
have you played any other bits and bobs?
No.
No.
I have got a quick story actually to say about
Oh,
that
okay.
is gaming related in some way. And Phil, you are gonna like this one. This one for you personally is gonna be a doozy.
Shall I get my penis out now?
You already have it out, have you not? There it is. You just cracked it open.
I did.
So we all,
Winking
me,
at me.
and Phil, and to some point you as well, Stefan. We have this friend. And obviously, because I want to keep it all secure and not make ridicule him online, I'm going to call him Datt.
You call
Good,
it?
well
How do you spell dat?
That is D-A-double-T, not one T. He doesn't answer to one T. That it's Datt.
Dat man.
Just Datt. So Datt was telling me the other day how that he
Is it short for Datu?
Dathu,
Datu.
yeah.
Bloody dat you.
I know, right? So I was talking to Dashy the other day, and he was telling me how he is not online at the moment. And I was like, oh, yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, Matt, damn, that.
Oh.
I said,
Oh.
you can edit that, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
fine,
because.
that's fine.
So anyway, he told me that he's been his account on PSN has been blocked due to violation issues.
Oh, I remember you saying something about this.
What?
Well, exactly. So it was suspended for a week, Monday to Monday. So he loses the access of using Netflix, all the digital services like Now TV,
Internet?
and the internet. So yeah, he lost all of that. He's been unemployed for a year. In that 1 week that he lost his PlayStation account, he now has a job.
In that 1 week.
In that 1 week where he couldn't go on Netflix, couldn't go on the internet, other than his phone, or watch Netflix. So in that 1 week, he now has an actual job. Today he texted me. And he said, "And you're not going to believe this." And I was like, "What?" I went, "Finally got my PlayStation back." And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I just turned on my TV and it blew up." and the bulb was blown. So he then lost his TV, right? Right. And then I'm going to show you guys the message he sent me, because he went to Cash Converters and he bought a TV today. He hasn't left the house in like a month, apart from one time when I dragged him out of the house to go play a game of pool. And in that, so he's gone out of the house the same day his TV's broke. This is how much the guy is stuck to his TV. And he got the Cash Converters and he bought a Samsung. And he was going to get the picture up because he sent it to me today. And
Good Lord. One of all the places to buy a TV.
a 22-inch Samsung.
Samsung.
He spelled it S-A-M-G-S-O-N-G, right?
Samsung.
So he got himself a 22-inch Samsung from Cash Converters with his emergency fund. I didn't realise he had an emergency fund, i.e. the government's money, i.e. taxpayers, i.e. us. So he goes, so I look into repairs because I said, it's going to be expensive to replace a bulb for quite an old TV, so he's probably going to have to buy a new one. So he bought his 22-inch one. It's 40
Tishoba.
a Besh,
Topsha.
a broad
Samsung.
Samsung.
It's a bony. It's 40 quid.
LF.
40 quid. It's half price because it had no main cable or no remote. And then he put it on his TV stand, which fits a 37-inch TV stand.
Hang on a minute,
I've just showed them both the picture, right?
Good Lord, it's like...
Stand, LOL.
Yeah, I've got a very similar TV stand.
If you look
That's
underneath,
nice.
though, it's all loads of his Lego that's like the Marvel Lego, and they're fighting in the Civil War. That's actually quite cool.
That's quite cool. Well,
But-
I suppose he's got the space for it.
He's got the space, and he's got literally no woman in his life apart from his mum. I hope if you are listening to this, Matt, and
Datt.
and you just heard me say all that, one, you deserve it.
Datt.
Two, only you can change yourself. And three, I really hope you do, because I don't want you to do a Carradine. And I think you're only halfway away through your life. Yeah, boy. So that's my little story about Matt that I really
That's
wanted
good,
to tell
that's
you. So
very
he
good.
lost
Datt.
his
Datt.
PlayStation. Sorry, yeah, Dathu Diva. That actually goes. That should be his porn name.
Diva.
Dathu Diva.
Hey, Daffy Diva.
So yeah, he lost his PlayStation account and then also got his TV busted, all within a week and a half. But the flip side of it is he's now got himself a brand new 22-inch TV and has a job.
Sort your funking life out, mate.
He has lost his TV.
Lost his TV. No, he's got
Lost
a
his
mini now.
PS4.
He's got TV mini.
PS4 and for a week.
Yeah.
And then
And
literally
lost his TV.
Yeah. What day are we on today? Tuesday.
And it was the best thing
Wednesday.
to ever happen to him.
So Monday he got his PlayStation back. He played for one day and then it broke.
Speaking of mini TVs and mini things, you know what he should try and get for his mini TV? Mini SNES.
I like that. Good segue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which of you guys are...
Well, you're going to get a mini SNES, you're going to get a mini Atari, or you're going to get the mini Genesis.
mini SNES.
That's the one I want is a SNES.
Do you want to know how many... Because I missed out on the mini NES. I didn't get the NES Classic Mini. I missed out on it. And I'm still butthurt by it now.
Yeah, because it has loads of ROMs now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Raspberry
I
Pi.
have been... I know I do. I've got one of them as well. But you know, I have been able to get a SNES Mini pre-order. Quick little game. How many SNES pre-orders do I have?
Oh, is it the
30?
same console?
Yeah, it's all the exact same one.
I'm going to say you have 12.
No. You're
5.
aiming a little bit high. Feels closer.
What was 50?
5,
Feels closer with 5, but not right. So you have 3.
Nope.
6.
Nope.
Higher or lower?
Lower.
1?
Nope.
That'd have been easy.
2.
Nope.
Higher?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
Wow, I got it. Phil loses.
So
Ha!
I've got 4 pre-orders for the SNES Mini. Mainly because the first one, of course, because I wanted one. And then the second one, the price was slightly different. And I didn't cancel the first one. And then the third, the price was cheaper again. And then I thought, well, I've got 3. I may as well get a 4th one. So I'm probably going to... there's a couple of people at work who have said they might want one, so I might just sell them on
much?
for cost. Well, 2 of the pre-orders are 80.
Yeah.
170 and 175.
Wow, okay. £70 one. That's good value, actually.
That's Nintendo directly.
Oh, there you go.
75 is Argos, 80 is Game, and 80 was somewhere else as well. That I can't quite remember.
Not HMV, because no one buys from HMV.
So yeah, I ended up with 4.
Well, unless you're into vinyls.
So
You brought it back.
I might sell them on for. I might
Sexual
I'd sell
favours.
them on for slightly more than I got if it's friends, or if I'm selling them on Gumtree and eBay, 200 quid.
Yeah. And a hand job.
And a hand job. Hand job
Depending what they
first,
look
just
like.
to know just so I know they're serious.
If they're not willing to do the hand job first, then they can just jog on, you know?
So yeah, SNES Mini. Looking forward to that. Rumor has it N64 Mini probably coming next year.
Boom.
I heard that.
All about the retro.
Indeed.
Bringing
And
things
retro, we're going to be taking some retro systems down to Dorchester in September.
Yes. Retro
And can't
electric.
join us because he's going to a concert. John Major. John Bishop.
John Major. You're going to John Major's concert?
John Mayer. No, who is it?
I might be going
Chris
to
Rea.
John Legend, yeah.
John Legend.
Chris Rea.
Chris Rea. Lady in red, in dancing with me.
Me
That's
in
not
that
Chris
song by
Rea,
Chris
is
de
it?
Burgh.
That's Chris de Burgh. Fuck. Chris Rea is I'm on the road to hell.
I love that song.
What, you're on the road to nowhere?
Chris Legend.
John Legend.
John.
Chris Angel. Mind freak. That's who you're going to see. He's going to do some magic. Saw a woman in half. Make a bunch of flowers appear. Bunch of flowers.
Yeah. No, I might be going. I might be going with you guys.
Rhea Legend. My sister.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you might be coming to Greedy Goblin Con after all.
Maybe, yes. Yeah.
So, yeah,
I might do,
it-
might not, I don't know yet.
It might be the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us.
3 amigos, as we're referred to.
Who by?
I don't know.
People now that are listening to us right now.
And which one of us would be Martin Short?
Yeah.
You would be Martin Short.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah. And
No,
I
but
think
I like
I'd
to
be
think of us more of...
Steve Martin and you'd be Chevy Chase because he's the tallest.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
be Chevy Chase.
I'd like to think of us more as the gaming equivalent of Top Gear. Because Phil is like Clarkson.
Yeah.
You'd be James May.
Right.
And I'd be Richard Hammond.
Okay.
Because I'm the shortest of the 3. And I got a beard. Phil's got the hair.
And ever since your car accident,
And
you've
is
been a
the
little bit
tallest.
slow.
Yeah. And...
always slow.
and just because that would be the 3rd member of the team.
Yeah, my least favourite, can I ask?
The more corporate one.
Yeah. James May, the more sensible corporate one.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm the rebellious, crash a car through walls, living my life on the extreme.
That we see every day that you do.
Yeah, mate. I'm
On
extreme.
Facebook and Twitter.
I'm extreme to the max.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that I post.
Edgy.
I've been trolling Mark Hoppus on Twitter.
You've been trolling him.
Yeah.
How have you been trolling him?
Well, they you know, Blink-182 cancelled their gig at the Bic,
Yeah.
and they said
Because he was drunk.
because it was
drunk.
he was ill.
Drunk.
Well,
Drunk.
the lead guitarist posted up saying that they had end of tour party on Instagram that night.
Oh, that's bad.
So ever since then, anytime Mark Hoppus has
The
piped
sound
up
guy
on
came in
Twitter-
here.
Did he?
Yeah, the sound guy came in here and goes, I don't know if he's going to make the show tomorrow. The day before.
No way.
Yeah. Because they're all just absolutely smashed.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. Real.
That's no way. Seriously,
Yeah.
Phil.
I was chatting to the sound guy the day before.
Who's now lost his job.
Wow. So yeah, I've been trolling Mark Hoppus saying about. So every time you piped up, I've been replying and turning it back and putting the hashtag end of tour party. So he's like, "Oh, we're renovating our house, and so we're selling some things on for charity." And I was like, "Yeah, best make room for it, just in case you have another end of tour party." Things like that.
What, hashtag end of tour party?
Hashtag end of tour party. And I've been getting people making comments and stuff. So it's my new favourite thing to do. If I'm going to be miserable, I'm going to try and make Mark Hoppus feel a little... I wasn't even going to the concert. I didn't have tickets. But I'm just like, not in my county,
No.
Blink-182.
You can't diss me.
No. Mark Hoppus, how very dare you.
Ah.
I live near Bournemouth, you bastard.
At least have glandular fever, Travis,
Yeah, exactly.
for 4 years.
Yeah,
That's the way.
it is. So, yeah, that's been my escapades on Twitter. Speaking of which, I put a thing out this morning asking people to pose us questions or subjects for tonight's impromptu episode.
Did we get many?
No, we didn't get any.
Well delivered, that was. That was really well.
No, not one.
Not one.
No.
I was expecting that, but
However,
I was done so well.
I was chatting to my friend Becky at
Yeah.
the time, and she was like, "Oh, you're recording tonight. You gotta say hi. Gotta mention me." And I said, "You gotta pose us a question or a subject, and then you'll get a mention. So she has posed us a question for the episode, and the question is, let me get my phone. Let me just make sure.
Oh, we're getting serious now.
Get it word for word.
It's going to be real.
It's a real question by a real
Because
person.
we've got a.
I'm not going to say
All right, Phil.
Filtered.
Her question
Is that what you
is.
say after you've had sex with a girl?
Yeah.
You've been filtered.
Her question is from. Blocked.
Oh.
From
filtered, hashtag.
bestest gal pal Becky. Get well soon. Love you lots. That's the quoting her.
She's dying.
Her question is, do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
I know the Muffin Man. Lives on Drury Lane, right?
Didn't he move
Muffin
recently?
Man.
Actually, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man! Come on, guys.
It's been so long since I've. But do you know the Muffin Man? That's the question that we've been posed.
Well, I feel like I've just answered. What's her name? Becky?
Becky, yeah.
Becky. I've just. I think I've answered that question by doing the whole Shrek bit for you.
Fair
So,
enough.
yeah.
Phil, do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin
Give me
Man.
a minute.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man!
Yeah. Not my buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons.
Probably one of my favourite roles of John Lithgow.
Yes, what, Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. Have you seen Daddy's Home?
Yes. Daddy Home 2 with the dad is
Yeah,
John
the dad is
Lithgow
John
and
Lithgow.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah. It actually looks like it would be amazing.
Yeah, it does actually look alright.
Because Mel Gibson's just crazy.
He's like, Mel Gibson's like, so what's this about? He goes, well, they haven't seen each other. Man, it's been a week.
Yeah. What are you doing, Phil?
Well, I just decided to type in on Google, who is the Muffin Man? And one of them is an Urban Dictionary quote, top definition.
Oh, go on.
A man who loves to go down on women to orally stimulate the clitoris or vulva with or without compassion.
I like the without compassion option.
I wouldn't. How could you do it without compassion? Reluctant, like, oh, all right.
You're going to be like doing it like you eating a kebab at the end of a night.
This expression may apply to those discriminating women who are equally enjoying a ravishing muffin for breakfast, lunch, or Sunday brunch.
Oh, that's Sunday brunch.
Cocktail not included.
Oh,
Okay.
it's very specific.
Yeah.
I think there's a local band called the Muffin Men.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've not seen any of their shows.
I know a girl who's a muffin top.
Muffin Button. Any fans of Dragon Ball Z Abridged? We get that. Yeah, fair enough. So,
I don't know the Muffin Man.
are you the Muffin Man, Phil? According to that description,
I don't know. You tell me.
your beard looks unkempt to the point of that it's been rubbed twixt two thighs.
But I do.
Like that.
He looks like a 6'7" Andy Serkis.
He looks like he should be in the circus.
With his non-compassionate eating out of a woman.
But he kind of like that. He's like,
Yeah.
and every now
I
and
don't
again,
sound like that.
because he's gone, because it squeezed his cheeks
Squeaks
against
together.
his nose,
Yeah.
like he's eating a bag of hot chips.
I do eat hot chips. Hot chips.
Oh my god.
See, this is why we should have themes,
Yeah.
because the episodes they're barely on the rails as it is. Pop shield.
Guys, it comes out like heart snakes.
Hot snake.
What are heart snakes? It's when the poo comes out like a heart snake. Heart snakes and bubble gut.
I'm trying to think of. I wrote down some notes for the episode for subjects, and I've left it. I've gone and left it on my desk at work. Season 3 of Rick and Morty was one of them.
Season 3 of Rick and Morty. Have you
'Cause,
seen the
Mate,
Mad Max style?
I've seen everything.
The Mad Max
I've seen
thing?
everything Rick
Mad
and
Max
Morty
thing?
more than
Mad
you
Max
will
thing?
ever see.
Mad Max thing?
No, I haven't watched it because it's from the new series, and I'd rather not.
I've
spoil-
seen everything. I've seen everything. No, I haven't watched it from the new series.
Yeah,
I
but
haven't
I
watched
will
that
have
yet.
seen it when
I'm
it
a
comes out.
hipster.
I want to watch the full episode.
I
so
like
we're not ruining it.
Mighty Morton Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Not when I was a kid.
No, I did like it when I was a kid.
I didn't like it when I was a
That's why I
kid.
got the
I liked it
DVDs
now
to
because like
because I'm a
into it.
hipster.
because I'm a hipster.
Yeah,
I wear their shirts
yeah.
because I'm a hipster.
Go to their gigs, buy all their albums.
No, you can't go to their gigs. They had a party the night before.
Oh yeah, no, of course. And they were too drunk. Oh, my mate Ryan's gonna hear about that. I message him.
Don't message him. Get him to listen to the podcast.
You know, Phil, you are kind of a hipster. And do you know how I know you're a hipster? The way you just reacted to being called a hipster.
Not a hipster.
And
Did
you just said
um,
that.
Did you ever work with Ben?
I think so. Might have done.
I think he's very equal in height to you guys, so he's probably one of your closest friends to me. He rocks the hipster card very highly. I saw him the other day, and he's like little round glasses, proper little twizzled fucking mustache, and I was like, "You are rocking the hipster card strongly these days, mate. And he's like, well, you know, I try. He was like, you've lost a lot of weight. Nice subject change, but
Yeah,
thanks.
it's very
Appreciate it.
accurate information.
Yeah.
That is.
You have lost a lot of weight.
I've been, yeah, well, you know, I've got to be happy about something in my life.
He stopped sucking cock.
No, more.
Protein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep you going for
Gold
longer.
team
It's
protein.
like Weetabix.
Finally done a Weetabix on the go.
Yep.
Where are you off to, Phil?
But, yeah, it was nice to be walking around the pool in Menorca, kind of feeling good about myself.
Yeah.
Top off, top on, top off.
Top off, mate. Of course. Borderline six-pack. Of course. What is that? What's that one? Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Oh. I'm sorry. I haven't got my glasses on. I don't need my glasses for driving. It's more for close-up stuff.
What about if a snake jumps out at you?
Well, then
One
I'd be in
angle.
my car, so I'd be pretty safe.
What about if a dog jumps out in the middle of the road and you can't see it 'cause it's such a small dog, like a chihuahua?
Well, then it's the dog's fault for being small.
Would you
The
run it
only
over?
thing I've ever hit in my old car, because I got my new car now.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I ever hit was in my old car, and that was a rabbit. Couldn't do anything about that, and I
you want it
still
back
felt
over?
bad. I was just like, oh no.
It's okay. It's a rabbit. Completely pointless creature.
Yeah, there are more pointless creatures, but rabbits, yeah, they're pretty. There's
They're
quite
pretty
a few of them.
pointless.
They could do with one or two missing.
Yeah, they could.
Not that I went out looking to kill a rabbit.
That's not what it sounds like.
There's holes in your story, yeah.
So yeah, killed a rabbit.
Killed a rabbit just for the shits and giggles.
I held it by its tail and just beat it to death. Punched it in its face.
Did you not staple it
Like
to the ground?
Staple it to the ground.
You used a nail.
Eventually.
You used a nail. You grabbed it, pinned it down by its tail with a nail, and then by its paws in the middle of the road and just ran
Crucified it.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guts flying everywhere.
I did a whole hour's worth of torture. I filmed it as well.
Then you jerked it out.
I did.
Yeah,
There in the
check
middle
it
of the
out.
road over this mangled rabbit corpse. That's
Smells
the only,
beautiful.
it's the only way I can get off these days. It's either that or strangle wanks.
Oh, yeah.
Never forget the limes or lemons or pineapple, depending on what you want to use.
I got pineapple here.
Oh, that's fine then. Strangle wank tonight then.
Yeah, she does.
I actually did. Look, pineapple chunks in juice.
They're in bags now.
My mum gave me this because I bought a pineapple corer online to literally core pineapples so that I can just go and
Yeah.
be like, yum, 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 pineapple. And then my mum said, I've got these bags of fridge pineapple. I was like, okay, I don't need those. Thanks for the information, though. And then she dropped round, last night she dropped this round. Thanks.
Is that like a tester pot? That's the free one, and then after you've had it, you're going to be like addicted to it, and you're going to ask. for
I've
more.
probably entered into
Extra
some
sugar.
sort of binding contract,
Yeah.
so I'm now going to, a monthly pineapple box is
Yeah.
going to turn up, and it's going to be various
like
things.
the
Pineapple
£5 a month
daiquiris.
subscription of cheese posties. It's a real thing. You sign up. It's on cheeseposties.com, whatever it is, and you
Yeah.
basically sign up to. They send you a toasty that you.
Oh, you said cheese posties?
Yeah, but they post it to you, so it's a cheese postie. But it's a
Oh.
£5 a month subscription service, and then like twice a month they send you the ingredients and a little bag to make your own cheese toasty. And
Really?
they've called it cheese postie.
That's...
People subscribe to this shit.
Yes, absolutely, Phil.
I don't, because, I mean, I wouldn't. I like a cheese toasty, but I'm not doing bread at the
Yeah,
moment.
and Adam,
so-
gluten free or just
No, just not eating
it
bread.
cuts a lot of crap out.
Well,
It's
yeah.
120
So-
calories a slice.
Rather than having...
Bread. Brown rice. Quinoa.
I mean, I generally don't eat an awful lot of rice anyway.
Quinoa.
Not that I
Quinoa's good.
But for my lunches, I've been having, like, Rivitas
Oh yeah.
and, like, a cheese light spread or something like that. But I'm on Slim Fast at the moment, so... Not that... I mean, people are like, oh, no... People at work are like, no, you don't need to lose any more stuff. You're
No,
all right.
they
But
can
I'm
shut
like,
up.
yeah, I'm working... I need to get down to, like, 14% body fat, because
Yeah.
then that's more of a pronounced six-pack. So that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Never
Go
had
for a
one.
six-pack.
Never had one. Always wanted one.
Go for
Gonna
it.
go for it.
Don't
gonna
listen
go for
to
it.
those people at
I'm not
work.
going
They're
to.
all liars, by the way.
I know.
And if you look at them, they're usually tubby.
No, none of them are.
They're usually a little bit.
But I value their advice, but
I'll give
I
you
am
some
going to
advice.
keep going.
Yeah. When I say you look ill, then you know just to start eating a bit more.
Cool.
Um,
It's not that I'm not eating. As
No, no,
well
I
as
never
the
said that.
pineapple, my mum dropped round a massive bowl of
Cereal.
Corn-
rhubarb.
Cornflakes.
No, because if it was cereal, it's special kale granola. Rhubarb crumble.
Huh.
So I had some of that last night and some custard. I might do that when I get home, actually.
Oh, there you go. Little
Sounds
baller.
like-
Oh no, because by the time I get home, it's going to be less than an hour before I go to bed, and I don't eat an hour before I go to bed because you got wasted calories, and it's just laying there, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, he's on all the nutritional stuff, Phil.
Yeah, I'm like those
just go to the gym.
infomercials that you see in the morning.
I should go
Oh
to gym.
no, I exercise as well when I was on holiday.
Exercise?
Yeah,
Eggs
eggs. Yeah.
aside.
Yep.
Protein. 6 grams of protein in an egg.
When I was in Menorca, I went to the gym 5 times.
What did you do in the gym?
I was on the exercise bike. That's all I'm really good at.
Cardio.
That's all I'm that good at. And I know I have a routine that I can do that raises and lowers the intensities to get a decent, like, good
Cycle.
workout out of it. Half an hour's worth. It's about as much exercise as I can manage.
Exercise.
That's as much exercise! I've remembered the other thing, one of the notes I'd written down.
What was
Our
it?
opinions, you two probably won't have one, on the new Doctor Who being a female.
I have little to no opinions on that as a non-Doctor Who watcher.
Who?
Doctor.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
Doctor.
What?
No, not what. Who?
Who? Who are we talking about?
Doctor.
What?
Who?
Don't we're talking about.
Yep. Do you not have an opinion, Phil?
No.
Fair enough. Do you not watch it?
No.
Fair enough.
I watched it once at school.
Did you?
I went to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any opinions on Doctor Who?
I do.
I thought I better ask because it seems like you had the question for a reason.
I do. I have my.
Do you like the fact that the female Doctor is a female Doctor, not a male Doctor being a male Doctor?
I'm not entirely sure about it. It's going to be weird.
Why is it
Because
going to be weird?
Well, because it's always been a guy.
Welcome to the 21st century. I'm sorry. BBC starting to be a bit more...
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Has there been a black
I was
Doctor
going to say
yet?
it should be a black
No.
one. Then that's
Next
completely
one.
then 100%.
Yeah, next one's going to be black. Has there been an Asian Doctor?
No.
There hasn't been an Asian Doctor.
Oh my god, they haven't...
They haven't really sorted this out, have they?
They should just basically
how long
start-
has it been, like, of just being a white Doctor? White, British male Doctor?
Isn't Eccleston Scottish? No,
Still
he's
British.
English. It's 50 cars, not 49 and a half.
First Doctor Who
Here we go.
Was Richard Pryor.
Bill Cosby.
Just go into my TARDIS, drink the drink, wake up outside.
Doctor Who,
List of all the Doctors.
1963.
Is that how many Doctors there's been?
No, there's been
that was his name.
there's been 12 so far, with the 13th coming soon, and it was played by William Hartnell.
White, British male.
Yes, but then
And the next
you
one?
I mean, yeah.
White,
so I've
British
got
male.
as long as she gets good stories, I don't care. I like the character. I like the universe.
Do you think her stories are going to revolve around makeup then?
I wouldn't have thought so. No,
I'm going to be a bit late
because the Doctor's an alien. So
because I'm cooking dinner for my husband.
you realise that half of this is going to get cut out, Phil.
Yep.
So as not to make you seem like some sort of massive misogynist.
No, I'm doing it just to see how you go.
I thought being a misogynist was when you're being faithful. It's not. It's also not a kind of wood.
But that's
You could
isn't that
misogynise on the wood.
Monogamous.
Not monogamy or mahogany.
None of the above. So yeah, fair enough. Have you seen? Did you play Ni no Kuni?
I did play a bit of it, and then I've got another version of it. So I got my PS3 that I got set up to play it again.
Have you seen the second one's been delayed again?
Good.
Been
Because
delayed.
I can
into
finish
January.
off the first one.
You might have to edit that out when you said Nino who. Yeah, I then said very, very quietly into my mic, racist. You might have to edit that.
I'll have a
I'm
listen
sure it'll be
to
fine. You just don't know about the game.
But October, South Park, Fractured But Whole, finally coming out.
Yep.
I've had mine pre-ordered since February.
Last year.
No, but I've got the.
How many
special-
copies did you reserve?
Oh, just the one of this one. But it's the collector's edition with the Cartman as the coon. Ah, I keep
That's the what?
as the coon.
It's a goon.
Were we at Matt's house when he was like, guys, can I ask, can you please stop saying that word? Because we started saying it extremely loud, and he was like, my neighbours are going to hear this.
Yeah, you got really annoyed at us.
Yeah.
Completely. And then the fact that I can't say it properly anyway
Are we
doesn't
going?
really help.
Who lives up there? I think it's a really racist,
Fat man.
We see him every day.
Guy.
He walks down to co-op and then walks back up again.
tired, sweating, hot, bothered, horny.
Hasn't showered for 6 weeks.
I had a shower in his house a couple of weeks ago, and you can't stand up in the shower. And I'm 6'4", so
So
actually,
is it just because you're 6'4" you can't stand up in the shower?
no, it's got like an incline, and it's got the shower head.
It's a good mime.
Anyway, when I turned it on,
That guy's tuba is really loud.
it's like the shower head's like here, and when I turned it on, it was really powerful. And it was so powerful because I just turned it on. Wait, it shot from one end of the bath to the other, right? And instead of being like a normal person and just like stopping it straight away, I watch it just like knock down like loads of his washing up stuff, right?
Washing up.
His washing,
washing
attire,
up, yeah.
his
All his plates
shampoos,
and cutlery.
and his forks and his spoons.
That have overtaken the kitchen.
Went down, and instead of just going, I should stop that, I just carried on laughing. I was like, that's actually really funny. And I actually said out loud, that's really funny. I literally just completely knocked down all of his stuff. And then slowly like put the head down slightly, and then got into the shower. And I had to then stand on my, well, basically be on my knees with the moistness all over my face and body. Which isn't the
Then
first
you had a
time.
shower.
Then I had a shower. Then Matt left the room. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that. I did a shower at Matt's house. Yeah, there was no real rule.
Datt.
Around Datt's house.
And
Datt's
Datt's house and
house.
Datt's shower.
Yeah.
Is this before or after he broke his TV?
That would have been before.
So before he got banned.
They were going to
Yeah.
fix his TV under the warranty, but it was water damaged.
It was in his bath. It was washing up.
in his bathroom with his washing up.
Is it definitely the bulb had gone on his TV?
I don't
or
know.
is it the
I
fact
wasn't there.
that
He just said it went bang and then the smoke came out the back.
was it because he was watching some porn first?
It might be that. I did
It's
open
like
his-
Worms. He's getting the right trajectory.
Yeah. Incoming.
Teresa, bang.
So
That's the TV gone.
you'll regret that.
Teresa?
It is, isn't it? Teresa.
No,
What is it?
I don't think it's Teresa.
Teresa.
It doesn't.
What?
One of the worms doesn't say Teresa.
I swear it does.
Nah, I don't think it
No,
does.
I don't.
No.
No. Don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. You know what? No, Stefan.
What?
Maybe it did.
It's
No, it probably didn't.
Maybe it
Probably
did.
did.
I think it did say Teresa. Phil, it did.
Yeah,
No, it didn't.
No, it's all right, mate. It's okay. It did. Okay.
I think so.
Don't lie. Don't lie to
No,
me.
it's you, mate. You never lie.
I don't lie.
His hips don't lie.
I just don't
Yeah.
know.
It's like that Shakira song.
His breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains.
Mountains. That's like my least favourite part of the song because it emphasising the fact she doesn't have breasts.
That's on our I think it's my Twitch profile. And for the link for our website, it says Noah's Arcade UK, small and humble, so you don't confuse it with mountains. I was just like, how do I describe our website? That's
where you
one
did it.
way I thought of, and
Yeah.
I've never changed it.
Why change?
I don't know. Is change necessarily for the better?
Not always. Not always. Said
Unless you-
someone.
You remove a amazing description from a Twitch page that I never use. I use it to log in so that I can watch Djibouti Studios
Yeah.
doing their stuff.
Is that the
And
one
so
that's
that I can
like,
talk to
hey
them.
there, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now get out of my house.
They've been playing. Have you seen on PC? You can do GTA Online, but you can do role play.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So they've been. They create these servers where you can have a job
Yeah.
and you can live a life in the GTA world. But it's San
Andreas.
Andreas. No, is it San Andreas?
Well, yeah. Because Dwayne Johnson's
yeah.
in it.
Los Santos or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you literally can have a job, and you have to live your life in there, and you do your job and stuff. But the guys from Djibouti Studios have been creating characters and playing the game as these particular characters. So they had this guy called Jerry Curl, who was I didn't watch any of his, but they were playing a preacher called Peter Popoff, who was going around like, Jesus will save you from Satan and things like that. That was very funny. And then they've just done another one. Which was a really fat guy who was a trucker, who was a car recovery guy. And so watching all of their streams and stuff is so funny, just the voices and just them pissing around.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
seen Tumbleweed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah, it's like a Mishima, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it one of theirs? I only watched the first 4 episodes because it was in. They hadn't released it, and actually,
Yeah, they did it as a weekly thing.
yeah. I showed someone at work today about it. I was like, "Have you ever seen Tumbleweed?" And he's like, "No." I put it on. I was like, "You know what? I got to finish this. This is amazing."
It's very good how they do it.
Yeah, it's like a Red Dead Redemption. Someone wakes up in the world.
Oh, okay.
In the first episode, basically, he like kills the first guy. Then he like meets this really hot girl who's like washing herself in the middle of the desert. Oh, and that's when he changes his name from Fingerman 69 to Just Bang.
Yeah.
But he goes into the Red Dead menu to change his name first. And then he shoots a guy who turns up, who just happens to be the brother of the girl. And then the girl then shoots him. And then he wakes up again at the start after he's just respawned. Because it's basically, it's done like it's in Red Dead.
A foul-mouthed gamer wakes up in the world of Tumbleweed, the most modern, graphically realistic video game in history, but his impatient want for violence and sex activates an unexpected feature in this new and advanced game: consequences.
It's funny.
And it's not a machinima one. I can't think of who it's by now, but yeah, very good, very, very funny, worth checking out.
It is.
There you go. So I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think that's the episode.
I think it is.
We are going to be doing a couple more things, but
Right after this break.
right after these messages from our sponsor. So yeah, peeps, you can find us at Facebook and Twitter, Noah's Arcade UK. You can find us on our website, noahsarcadeuk.com.
No,
Yes.
they got rid of the .tk crap.
Yeah, we're official.
It's a good thing you didn't say, yeah, we've actually still got that, because I'd felt like a right idiot.
Yeah, no, I went to, I forgot it had expired, and I went to check it, and it was porn. And I was like,
What? Noah's Arcade UK.tk is porn.
Yeah, it's like a biblical
it
Animal Farm porn.
was, because the host site... I just got that.
It's really like niche market.
Yeah,
it's
like, it still gets more visitors than our normal
it does,
website.
yeah. You put anything with Jesus Christ in it, and or
Yeah.
Moses, or no, isn't. Hang on, which one was the one with the ark?
Yeah, Moses.
Next, he parted the sea.
Yeah.
No, Moses built the ark, didn't he?
No, Moses part the sea.
Noah built the ark.
That's it.
Of course.
Noah.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
my God! It's called Noah's Arcade. It's what our show is called, and we were like, "Oh no, actually, what's the guy name who actually did the ark?"
Shut up, I'll cut it all out. It's
All
fine.
right, never happened. Never
Still
fucking
got to go
happened.
through the edit first.
It's got to be edited, you fucking pricks.
So, yeah. The TK site, because it moved back to the hosts, it was full of advertising and pop-ups and stuff, so which
Full of
scared
porn.
the hell out of me. I thought we'd been hacked, which, to be honest, they'd done a better job than any of my web mastering. But yeah, our website and our YouTube channel, we've got unboxing videos, so we soon got an unboxing video with some special guests,
I'm not in it.
special needs. You're not in it. You don't want to be in it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, we can do from...
No.
No.
You can just be off to the side then.
I don't like. I'm not on camera. I know that I've got like some acting experience. I do. Thank you. But it makes me nervous.
You needn't be nervous.
Last time I was on, I looked really ill.
Oh, that was because we were just pissing. We'll get it all right this time. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll sort it out. It'll be fine.
And every time that moves, I get really scared.
I know.
Yeah.
We're going to club together and get Phil a table.
I think we have to.
One that doesn't wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
I'm making a table at some stage.
Oh.
You're such a hipster. You're going to carve a table out of wood.
No. These are old
Chests from
Russian
the Korean
military
War.
boxes.
Okay.
Yep.
I've got these as the legs.
I saw those little
I'm gonna get glass
things.
hands at the top. So they're old cluster bombs,
Right.
Huh.
and these are old Russian
Military crate thing.
Phil, just going to say, when you say to yourself in the mirror every morning that you're not a hipster, just say what you've just said out loud again to us.
I'm
To
not a
yourself in the
hipster.
mirror that you're not a hipster, but then explain what you're going to do to make that table, and then tell
Okay.
yourself again that you're not a hipster.
Okay,
You're a military grade hipster. That's what you are right
Huh?
now. A military grade
Literally military grade hipster.
What? Because I'm making a
Yeah.
table.
Out
Yeah,
of,
exactly.
out of Russian
Russian...
ammo boxes, some cluster bombs,
Yeah.
and
A glass sheet.
a glass sheet.
When Phil opens that, does a teddy bear float up and laugh? Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say goodnight to the folks, Phil.
Good night to the folks, Phil.
I've been High Definition.
I've been Monkey Man Phil.
I've been the marvellous Anton Bain.
The superfluous... No, that's not a good... No, superfluous isn't...
Mahogany? Is that the right word? The mahogany version? No, the
Monogamy?
The
monogamous. No.
No, not that word. That's the wrong word. What's the other one that we said?
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
The magnificent.
The Magna Carta of podcasters.
Yes.
The Magna Carta.
The Bonaparte of podcasts.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Codpasters.
Codpasters.
Codpasters. Codpasta.
Bonaparte was really nice. It was a good
Can you
beer.
get codpasta?
Cod pasta?
Yeah.
Well, fish pie.
Like a fish.
Like a fish pie with pasta instead of potato. I'm an idiot.
I'm going to show you
Well,
something
yeah, it'd be
lovely
like
now.
a pasta bake, wouldn't it?
I've made salmon
you
pasta.
You could get a tuna pasta. Oh, salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a bit of a white wine sauce or just like a cream sauce. Get a little bit of salmon in there. And with some spring onions and a bit of garlic and
some onions.
That sounds nice.
Be tasty, quite tasty, and serve it with some garlic bread.
Nice fish pie, Phil.
Like
I like
Muffin
fish
Man.
pie.
Do you like fish pie?
Fish pie is like one of my favourites.
What was your-
Admiral's pie. The better ones.
Yeah, higher rank.
Yeah. What is the difference?
Between an admiral's pie and a fish pie?
Yeah.
Probably, I'm going to say, I haven't got a clue.
Do you get swordfish? Have you ever eaten swordfish, Phil?
No, have you?
Yeah, I have. What is that face?
I'll show you. I'll show you, actually. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to show you. Like, if I can restart it, I've got to wait for it to finish.
The word should be not magnanimous. Yeah, it shouldn't be magnolia. It shouldn't be...
Nauseous.
No, I was going to say...
Brutus, Maxus, Duridius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife.
We want some vengeance.
Bye then, folks.
I've been the Magmacus, the Magic Mike version of our group, Anton Bain.
I've been high definition, like Richard Hammond.
And I've been the filthy one, the Monkey Man Phil.
See you again soon, folks.
See you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, robot.
Yeah.